Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 12th of May 2022. We are continuing a diamond painting of the Riverbend. I am trying to get somehow not having to turn a diamond painting upside down. I don't know why. I am not getting the full picture. I see. Got it. There we go. So how are you doing today? I am excitedly waiting for delivery of the new type of diamond paintings. I should be able to get them today or tomorrow. Now, yesterday we did the windows. Today they're gonna come and put up the roller. I don't know what that is in English. What that does is put a bit more of a shade because we face, we face the main street, but the point is the sun shines all day long. There's no awning on the outside to block the sun. So we're going to have inside rollers put on the windows. It's like a shade, you pull it up with ribbons and you can tie it up if you want more light. Now for the bedroom, it's going to be a darker one. For the living room and the dining room, it's going to be like a half see-through because we do want light in the house. But husband works in 3 shifts, which means he would like to sleep during the day. So he would like it a bit darker in the bedroom. It is very light. As I said, the sun streams in all day long. I mean from sun up to sundown. So I hope that will help in a situation. Last year, even though I have ceiling fans, it was extremely hot in the house. Usually the ceiling fans are sufficient to make it comfortable. I can bring it down to about 25 degrees inside the house when it's about 37 outside. So it does work. But like I said, hubby would like it a little darker when he has to sleep during the day. It is difficult to work in 3 shifts for the simple reason that we are on the main street and there's traffic, lots of traffic. I mean, big rigs. They are carrying building material. They're still working on the hot spring spa for the 3rd year. I mean, my goodness, it's not such a big territory. I don't know what they're doing. They are certainly losing a lot of money as far as tourism goes, because a lot of people would come from medical tourism. That spring spa is prescribed by doctors for arthritis, rheuma, after surgery. The water helps to recover, and it helps you to move, of course, which makes a big difference. If you do have mobility problems, well, I have arthritis, and I know it helps me a great deal, and I can move and do exercises in the water that I am not able to do on the dry land, shall we say. I am still learning to talk with my new front teeth. Well, you do remember this has been going on since before Christmas, and finally got to the final stage of having the teeth put in. It was a long healing process for the infection to be completely healed. And then the surgery where the teeth were removed, they had to be removed, unfortunately, right in the front. Yep, you got it. We still had the mandatory mask. Excuse me. So that helped to hide, the fact that I don't have any front teeth. So we had a bit of positive from a negative. I just put it that way. So I can hide behind a mask, and I can still wear a mask if I wish, but we don't have mandatory masks anymore. We are doing fine over here in Hungary. I kept on saying Eastern Europe. Actually, we are in the middle of Europe. So we are definitely European and not Eastern. With its positive and negative denoting, sometimes we get right in the middle of unpleasant circumstances, but compared to other European countries, it's a tiny little country, Hungary. We're doing fine, thank you. It's like, leave us alone. Stop interfering with us all the time. We are a democracy. We waved goodbye to the friendly Russian troops that stayed here for 45 years. We gave them flowers and put them on the train and wished them well, which is, thankfully, we did not have to go through any unpleasantness. Just told them, thank you for liberating us from whatever. I will not expand on that. But it's time for you people to go home. Actually, we had a lot of different occupiers, shall we put it that way. We had the Ottoman Empire for 145 years. Then we had the Austro-Hungarian Empire. I don't know how long that lasted. I did not grow up in this country, so I don't know that much history. Then we had the wonderful Russian Liberation Forces for 45 years. So we told everybody, it's time to go home. I know you love it here, but must you? So at the moment, we don't have any liberation forces. We are hoping it will stay that way. Thank you very much. We are liberated. We are a democracy. We just had elections. Everything is in order. I'm very happy to say that. Let's put it this way. A lot of mistakes are made on the way to learning. After living, under different rules, it takes time to learn democracy. Seriously. It doesn't come with a snap of a finger, like, okay, you are liberated now make democracy. No, have to learn. And mistakes come with learning, right? Of course. If you are wise, you use your mistakes to learn from. Or hopefully you can learn from other people's mistakes. I'm telling you, life is the best teacher. Once life teaches you something, you are not bound to forget it. That's my opinion. Yeah, I'm sure you're used to my opinions. I do have them, and I do state them. But I try to be reasonable. I said I try. I know, you're laughing. You're rolling on the floor laughing. I told you I can see you. I am reasonable. So, we have this diamond painting company here in Hungary, and they came up with some really interesting new projects, and of course I ordered them because I'm always looking for new things to do. And I think that way you don't get bored with any craft because so many new things to discover. And I'm really talking weird. Although it has improved a lot in the past week, my pronunciation, I'm still practicing. Hopefully, the whistling and the lisp goes away because I cannot work until my speech is clear, being able to clearly understand what I'm saying. I have noticed my lips moving much better than it did. Let's put it that way. 100% better. I don't know if I had the problem from having the infection in my mouth. That was probably the reason. I don't know that I had to keep on blowing my nose all the time. Since it is all healed and cured and everything else, I don't have to clear my throat as much. I'm positive the infection took a long time to clear, and I'm sure it affected all parts of the body. Do you agree? Put that in your comment. So, what are you working on? Are you doing any diamond painting? I'm still knitting the second half of the sock. Once in a while I make a pair of socks. Not once in a while, but almost regularly to keep in practice making the German short rows or boomerang heels, whichever way you want to call them, because it did take me a long time to learn. Now it is very easy. Let me tell you, that is the easiest heel. Once you learn how to make it, it is the easiest. Much easier than, I find, in my opinion, much easier than the flap heel. Now that one I couldn't figure out. Not even in 2 months. Now with this one, the only thing I did wrong was at the turning. You want to understand what I did, and if you know what German short rows are, I made the first part twice. So that's what was wrong with it. So when you turn, you don't start picking up the stitches at the end, but you do it in the middle. So after the middle stitches, you make one more stitch and you turn around, and that's when you start pulling up. That's when you turn around. And this is what I did not do. And it took me a while to figure out that that's the problem. Because I couldn't figure out how you get to the middle again. If I have to pick up the stitches at the beginning, then how I get to the middle. But of course, I learned it from YouTube and from the Hungarian site where I buy my yarn from. Okay, I saw another number 8, but where is it? So I might as well take a look with this. Symbol 8 I'm looking for. I swear I saw it. Oh, right here. It's not only one, but a couple of them. Right here. There's another beautiful canvas. And we do have 2 boats over here, which we're gonna get to very soon. Actually, I am doing them right here. Yep, right here are the boats. 1, 2. You know, when you're this close to the canvas, sometimes you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I know. In my case, I never know what I'm doing. Okay, I heard you. However, I do manage. Give me credit for that. Like, I always get lost, right? I get lost in my backyard. So I'm telling my husband, well, guess what? I got lost again. And my husband reading the newspaper, he didn't even look up. Yeah, but you found your way home, didn't you? I go, what did you say? And he looked at me like, I think I'm in trouble. So it's okay if I get lost. That perhaps I should not find my way home again. I'm like, you want to repeat that? Do you think you're going to get dinner after saying that? And he goes, I was only joking. I go, well, it wasn't funny. Do you see me laughing? Well, now I'm laughing, but. Okay. It's true. I always find my way back home. As far as that goes, he said the truth. It's just the way that it came out, like, would you prefer I get permanently lost? Or would you care to explain that comment? I really don't want an explanation because I don't argue. It's a waste of energy. He doesn't listen anyway when I argue. It's like one ear out the next. I go, yeah, because there's nothing in your head. Nothing to stop what I'm saying. Okay. So my head is empty. I go, yeah. So I get lost and I get home. Yeah. This is what I mean. Don't ask for explanation because it's really ridiculous. A simple little comment can turn into a major fight, and it's such a waste of energy. Anyway, hubby knows if I go silent, it's time to, we're getting some sunshine. I'm not really appreciating that at the moment because it's causing a glare. Just so I have something to complain about. We need, well, let's try a 7. See a few of these around so we can fill them in. So this is the symbol 7. I'm really excited to get packages, but I hate waiting around for delivery. I mean, they send an email like, we'll be there sometime, eventually. And you're like, could you be a little bit more specific? Could you give me a time zone or, like about when you plan to be here? I mean, this way I have to sit around all day long waiting for delivery, and they will not even send an email if they're not coming. And you wasted a whole day. But that's the only way I can get my hands on these diamond paintings is to order. There's just no other way. So we order. So we got boats in the water here. And this is the shore. Yeah, I have to practice that pronunciation. Certainly sounds much better. And my upper lips are moving much better. Doctor said it takes about 4 to 6 weeks to completely get used to the new situation, but it's going to be 2 weeks tomorrow. So considering everything, we're doing fine. Just fine. Well, let me be honest. Yesterday I didn't practice. I was busy with the windows. But spring has to be done. I mean, being on the main street, you can imagine the dust and everything else that accumulates on these windows with this big traffic going by. They have to be cleaned at least once a week, at least. And then we had rain, so the dust turns into mud. what I usually do is first wipe off, with a dry paper towel, the dust and whatever. And then I use a vinegar and water solution, and that seems to work the best. What I found to be working the best. And those white cloths that has a micro threads or whatever you call them, I really like them. You wipe things off, throw them in the washer, and then reuse. I'm very happy that I discovered them by accident. I thought they were, like towels for the kitchen, dish towels. Well, you can use it to wash dishes, but I use another type of cloth to wash dishes. Actually, it's a sponge. I have to pay more attention as to how I talk, or I'm never going to learn. I have one more week, and then perhaps I can start working again. It's going to be a warm day, and then we're going to get a cold front. We already had our first thunderstorm of the season. Actually, we needed the rain. Since we had no snow in this part of the country, the agriculture badly needed the rain. And that, as I said, the water level in the lake is rather low, so I don't know if they will be able to hold the Blue Ribbon sailboat races unless they're going to open the canal, the Shio Canal. They were thinking about it because of the fishes. They stock the lake with fishes for the fishermen. It brings good money. You need a permit. You gotta pay for it. And now the water is so nice and clean that you can actually eat the fish you catch. You cannot eat the fish from the river over here that you catch. So what people usually do is return it back in the water. Since you can't eat it, you are not gonna put it in the rubbish. Put it back in the water. Fishing is for the sport of the fishing, the enjoyment. Well, I didn't know, but fishing is a sport. No, I did not know that. So we have some capital T over there at the edge. Mustard color. Dijon mustard, perhaps. Yes, when you have glare, you cannot make out the symbols over here. Okay, that's a different color over there. We have some more mustard over here. Now we need this ketchup next to it. Okay, straighten out. So I'm planning to finish this half today. The other one is done already. You already saw that posted. And then I'm going to make a basic amigurumi dal. And I really haven't decided what I'm going to dress it up as. Probably something to do with spring and summer. Perhaps a spring fairy. I think that would be beautiful, don't you? Yeah, that idea does sound good to me. So, thank you very much for spending time with me this morning. Right here is our beautiful diamond painting, and right here we are on the boat. So, stay safe, stay healthy, be happy. Please hit the like button. Enjoy spring, wherever it finally sprung. I will see you next time. Bye for now. Mwah.